Okay guys, Kurt here with Teach Mom How. Today is day one of the How to Run When You're Overweight workout plan. Again, you should have watched yesterday's video where I told you what you needed to do to prepare for this. Now we're going to do our first workout. And the awesome thing about this is if you follow it, if you do these 27 workouts over the next 4 to 9 weeks, then you're going to be able to run a 5K without walking and you're going to lose some weight. You're going to feel better about it. Let's get started. By the way, if you haven't watched the preparation video, the video that introduced you to this program, go to the link that I'm putting on the screen now and watch that video first and then come back to day one. So for today's workout, we're going to run for exactly 30 minutes. We're going to do a lot more walking than we are running. We're only going to run for about 8 of those 30 minutes. The other 22 minutes we'll be running. Here's the breakdown. You're going to walk for 5 minutes. That's your warm-up. Then you're going to run for 1 minute. Then you're going to walk for 1.5 minutes, 90 seconds. And then you'll repeat that. Run for 1 minute, walk for 1.5 minutes, 90 seconds. You're going to do a total of 8 of those intervals of 1 minute running, 90 seconds or 1.5 minutes of walking. Then after you've done those 8 intervals of 1 and 1:30, you're going to do a cool down where you just walk for 5 minutes. Now, on your walking, the warm-up and the cool-down walking, those should be nice and light, just warming up and cooling down. The 1.5 minute walking on your 8 intervals should be as fast as you can comfortably walk, okay? So we're not walking super slow. We're not a speed racer trying to burn ourselves out. We're going as briskly as we are comfortable with and our legs let us and our lungs let us. That's what we're doing on those walks, okay? Now, before we start, we need to set up the interval on the interval timer app you should have already downloaded. I'm going to show you how to do that now, and then we're going to go for our run. Let's get started. All right, before you start running, you need to set up your interval timer. The app I use is actually called Interval Timer. I know it works on an iPhone. It may or may not work on an Android, but you'll be able to find something similar. This one is totally free as long as you don't do too many workouts. So before you start, you need to set up today's workout so that the timer will go off and tell you when to switch from running to walking at the appropriate times. So the first part of our workout, well, first off, we need to add a new workout. So you click this plus button. Name your workout. We're going to do the same workout 3 days in a row. So we'll call this days 1 through 3 run. Save it. Okay. Then you go into that workout and you click edit. And your first part of the workout is a 5-minute warm-up. So you set a 5-minute timer duration for your warm-up. Click back and you'll see now you have a 5-minute warm-up. Then we're going to do an interval cycle, and we're going to do this cycle 8 times. So you need to change the number of sets to 8. And the low intensity, or the high intensity, that's our running. That's 1 minute long, so exactly 60 seconds. Okay, so we're going to run for 1 minute. And then our low intensity, that's our walking. We're going to run for 1:30 minutes. So you set that duration to 1:30. Click back. And now you have 8 sets of 1 minute high intensity, or 1 minute of running, and 1 minute 30 seconds of low intensity or walking. All right, and then for our cool down, we're going to walk for 5 minutes to cool down. Update our routine. All right, now that you have your workout set up for the day, it's time to go outside or go get on the treadmill and start your workout. When you're ready to start it, you need to have this interval timer app. You need to also have your run tracking app on. Again, I use Nike Run. Create an account with Nike Run or some other run tracking app and set your goal time to be 30 minutes. We're not worried about distance, we're worried about time. Set what shoes you want to run in for the day. And in the settings, make sure that it's indoor or outdoor. Indoor would be an indoor track or a treadmill. Outdoors, outside. Click done. Now we're ready to start. So when I'm ready to start my run, I'm going to push start on Nike Run or whatever my run tracker is so that it logs my miles. It's extremely motivating to see your miles go up. And I'm going to then come into the interval timer and push start. Okay, now my warm-up, my 5-minute walk will start. So now I walk for 5 minutes. When this beeps, it's now time to run for 1 minute. When that beeps, it's now time to walk for 1:30. When that beeps again, it's now time to run for 1 minute. When that beeps again, it's time to walk for 1:30. I'll go all the way through this 8 times. And then when I'm done, I'll have a 5-minute cool down walk, and then I'll have completed my workout for the day. At that point, this will end automatically. Flip over to Nike Run or your running app and stop your run, and you're done. All right, enjoy your first run. I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 2. Again, if you just stumbled upon this, I highly recommend you go watch the introduction to this running program. It's designed for people that, like myself, have gotten out of shape and overweight, or maybe you've just had a baby and you want to get back into running. Maybe you've never ran and you want to be able to do it, but you can't last more than a couple minutes. This program is for you. It's simple, it's safe, and it's fun. So go watch the introduction video if you haven't. If you skipped yesterday's workout, go to the previous video. Should be on the screen now. And if you already have done this workout, go to the next workout for tomorrow and go get that one done. Have a great day.